Hi, today we're going to be talking about modal interchange. Now, what is modal interchange? Well, so modes isn't really a word that we use a whole lot in modern music theory, but consider C. C is the root of two main modes in modern music, C major and C minor. And then there's a couple other modes that we don't really use, but imagine each different mode or key as a set of blocks. So the C major block pile, and then the C minor block pile. Modal interchange is when we take a block from one of the piles and put it temporarily in the other one. A good example of this is the Game of Thrones theme. It starts off pretty strongly in C minor. And then we decide, hey, let's just take a block from the C major pile. Let's take the block C major. So that, in a nutshell, is modal interchange. It is very useful to kind of make a certain bit pop out, like you're like, ooh, you get movement and forward energy without really changing your theme all that much. You literally just raised the third up, turning a minor into a major. There are several different blocks in each pile that you can use. For example, if you're in C major and want to borrow from C minor, there are a handful of different blocks you can use. Of course, obviously, you can take one minor. You can take two diminished, or if you want a seventh, two half diminished seven. Then you can take a flat 3, minor 4, minor 5, flat 6, and flat 7. Now, if you're in a minor key, you can take major 1, minor 2, a raised 3, so 3 natural, then 4 major, raised 6, and then B diminished. Now notice I didn't say 5 major. That's because a lot of times people use a major 7th anyway in a minor scale because it gives you much higher resolution and forward momentum to the leading tone. Another not quite as well-known example of modal interchange is Peaceful Waters from Jeremy So. So it goes through a very solid A minor, and then we get a double whammy of 4 major and 5 major. Though the 5 major is less a case of modal interchange and more of a strong resolve down to the minor 1. So that is modal interchange. It's a very good toolbox for film scorers to have. It makes your music sound less classical, more cinematic, and really makes things pumped, gives them a lot of punch and momentum, and is all in all a very useful tool to have for your scoring needs.